Foreign Minister and Defense Minister will be here in a second as well. It's a great privilege to be here in my first NATO summit as President of the Republic of Finland. My first observation is to say that NATO has now doubled its border with Russia. And Russia is the biggest threat to the alliance. We in Finland fully understand the responsibility that we have as a new member state. We are very serious about our defense, have been so ever since World War II. You will see us as a security provider, not a security consumer. We hit all the targets set by the alliance. You will know that we have obligatory military service and 900,000 men and women that have done their service. We have 280,000 that we can mobilize at wartime. We have 62 F-18s, 64 F-35s, land, air, sea missiles, and the biggest artillery in Europe together with Poland. And there's a reason why we have that. We want to protect ourselves and we want to protect the alliance. As far as the summit is concerned, we're very happy with the final declaration and the outcome that we will see, especially on two accounts. One is defense and deterrence. We are seeing now, I would argue, the rebirth of NATO 3.0, a real Zeitenwende for the alliance, where we're putting our mouth where our money is, and we're showing that our operative capacity, our planning capacity, and in general our capacity is right there. And secondly, we are extremely happy about the language that we're getting in supporting Ukraine. It is, of course, for us, the most important conflict close to our border, and the support that we are giving Ukraine in terms of making it in the future into a NATO member, in terms of financial and military assistance, and in terms of coordinating assistance is extremely important. I think it's very important to give a message to the Kremlin from here that Ukraine's path and bridge towards NATO membership is now irreversible, and in that sense I'm happy to be here celebrating the 75th anniversary of the strongest military alliance in the history of the world. With these words, I'm happy to take my Foreign Minister and Defense Minister and then answer questions.
Just a quick word, sir.
Yeah.
If Mr. Putin isn't stopped in Ukraine, do you fear that the Baltic Sea is the next target? I know the Baltic nations are very concerned about the presence of Russia on their borders.
We don't fear anything, we plan for everything. That means that we look at different types of scenarios. But to be honest, I think the turns that we have right now, Finland, Sweden, Norway, all of us being part of the alliance, I don't think it makes any sense for Russia to make any kind of a move towards that direction. The Baltic Sea is now a NATO lake with an extremely strong defense capacity. I mentioned Poland with the biggest artillery together with Finland. I mentioned the